what you said that you were allergic to? What was that you were saying before?
Antibiotics and hormones in meat.
You're actually allergic to them.
Well, I was getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and nobody knew why. I went to every major hospital, including the Mayo Clinic. They couldn't find anything wrong with me. It got to the point that my heart just started going nuts on me. You know, I was having palpitations, and even if I got to the point where I couldn't walk from here to that next tree over there. My grandson got married, and my son had to almost carry me to the car, which was like 40 feet away. I figured I'm dead, you know, I'm gone. And my cousin came over from Norway, and she got hospitalized from eating meat in America.
Just on her stay here?
On her stay here.
And what's causing that?
Apparently the hormones in the meats and the way they're treating the meats here. And like, who would have guessed? And I said, well, if that's wrong with her, why don't I try going to natural grass-fed stuff? Because she could eat it in Norway. It was not a problem in Norway.
Yeah, but for some reason the meat in America
had something in it, and I stopped it, and bingo, that was it. I immediately started getting better.
So if she wouldn't have come here, though, you wouldn't have realized that, though, either.
Right, exactly. Nobody would have found it. I would have just died, and nobody would know why.
So you think this is affecting a lot of Americans?
I do. My granddaughter just had her colon removed, 22 years old. And then they had to go back in because she had, now she has to have an ileoscopy bag. And, you know, she wanted more kids and everything like that, and they live with us. And everybody I know is sick with something, and I think it's the food. So I'm a Whole Foods fan now, everything organic. And now I could almost walk this park.
Nice.
But before this, I couldn't walk this park. I couldn't walk from here to there. And I came out.
So wait, so then...
So now I'm deconditioned.
Okay, so wait. Then you got the test and they said this is it? Or you're assuming that, hey, it's got to be the...
It was the only thing I changed.
The only thing you changed was...
Right. Not eating the grocery store meats.
Now what about dairy too? Is that...
I can eat dairy sometimes, and I...
Non-organic.
I do go for the organic.
Okay.
Yeah. I go for organic eggs. But, of course, I can't eat gluten and soy either.
Yeah.
But those are the big GMO stuff.
That's all the genetically modified foods.
Yeah, that and the
which
corn
is in almost 90% of the processed foods that they sell.
Exactly.
For a while, the high fructose corn syrup was almost in 100% of the stuff that's...
Yeah, now Smucker's has got the green label that's made with sugar.
Yeah.
I mean, the green top.
Yeah.
Without, and it's more expensive, but it's better for you.
All right, and
I'll be 80 next year.
And now, did you hear Monsanto, I think, is possibly going to be bought out by Bayer? So I have a feeling that they have such a bad name with Monsanto. They're like, we got to rename the company because everybody's kind of figuring out what we are, and now they're
and
just.
And General Mills is part of it as well, you know.
Oh boy! Well, I'm glad you're feeling better and you figured it out.
Yeah.
And
but,
you're a living testimony of this.
Absolutely.
So the key is to go organic. Try not to go genetically modified, especially with the growth hormones that are putting in the cows that are making the meat bad, and probably our milk also.
Right. Do you have any health problems that you're concerned about?
Not
really.
Not yet, because I've been doing the organic thing for about like 10 years.
But I'm looking we had two daughters. The one we're visiting as well as another one who had cancer in their 20s.
Yeah, that's...
One bone marrow and the other thyroid. My other daughter had adrenal failure, and again, if you've got all these things going through your system, the adrenal glands kick in to try to overcome and your immune system gets shot. It's like one thing after another.
And then what were you saying before about how when this substance goes into our body?
When it doesn't recognize it, it goes directly to fat. But this happens with the cows too. So heart disease has nothing to do with fats. There was only one study back in 1950, and it was tampered with because the sugar industry did not want it to come to realize that it's the sugar that actually causes the cancer. But if you've got cows that you're eating the fats from, like in the butters and stuff like that, then yeah, it's no good for you. But if you're eating butter that is organic, it's great for you. It actually helps you with inflammation and everything like that. So we're being lied to in every which direction.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, thank you so much for that
Okay.
story. That's awesome.
You take care.
You too.